Often, the life of a female broadcaster is defined by the glamour and razzmatazz seen on television. However, behind the fame, glitz, and glamour, there is a vulnerable person with needs, aspirations, and obligations. Ienre John is a television news anchor, a broadcaster, a wife, a mother, and the winner of the Nigerian Media Merit Award Newscaster of the Year 2024. She shares her experiences on the complexities of her life as a broadcaster.
That I come and say, read the news, and I do a good job, just has a way of making me feel happy. So I don't really see the challenges. And I tell my colleagues that no matter what I go through, once I get to the gates of the establishment, I drop all my challenges. I mean, it's when I'm done with the work, I pick it up when I'm on my way out. Honestly, the challenges are real. Sometimes it could be, in terms of equipment, it could be in terms of welfare, which is a big issue, and all of that. But if you love this job, you'll keep pushing.
Her story resonates with most female broadcasters who are always on top of their game, always on alert, always on time to meet deadlines and still retain the fashionista status society has bestowed on them.
If you want to perfect the art and the science of broadcasting, you have to dedicate more than 80% of your time to it. There are days when I go 3 days without eating a single meal. I live on tea, on garlic, lots of garlic, just to keep my brain sane. Because once you've set a standard in broadcasting, you cannot afford to fall back. You must continue to up that standard.
We shouldn't see us as being boring. We are not boring. If we do not take the news for them, if we are not on air to entertain them, to educate them, to enlighten them, who will do so? Some persons are actually running away from being a broadcaster because they feel it's boring. But it is not, I tell you, in line of your duty, you also find it so interesting because you have the passion for it. But if you do not have the passion for it, along the line you will drop out.
The resilience and determination to deliver against all odds in a profession placing women in the eye of the storm sometimes brings misunderstanding and overexposure. However, it is a mixed bag as broadcasters become uninvited but welcome guests in many homes, making them part of people's lives, sometimes even from birth to adulthood. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Can you believe that I met Engineer Yahya Zango when he was just 7 days old? Yes, I covered his naming ceremony in Maiduguri, the Borno State capital.
It's really, really nice meeting you again. I feel like this is like another milestone in my life. You covering my naming ceremony, me having an interview with you, and it's also wonderful. Thank you very much.
For him, the story of his life resonates with the critical role female broadcasters play in society. The question is, why do female broadcasters barely tell their own stories? Why do they shy away from interviews where they have to talk about themselves?
I've noticed a lot of journalists are shy. It's only the job. It's the passion for the job. And because they have to do the job, they come out and they present what they are supposed to present themselves. They put themselves in front and they tell the story because the story is important for Nigerians.
I also sought to know how other people who watch them from afar perceive them and what they think the life of a female broadcaster is like.
I find them very brave, managing their home life and coming on TV to talk, and I find it very brave.
And I like how they communicate with their audiences. They're able to put aside all their vulnerability and still stay strong while communicating with their audience, and they also serve as an encouragement to girl children. They inspire people that want to be female broadcasters.
Yes, like any other profession, there are challenges. For the female broadcasters, tackling work-related stress and burnout is key because people don't want to see your problems written on your face when you are on air. They simply want to see or hear a cool, calm, collected and put together flawless anchor when they put on their television and radio. And from this female broadcaster who sign out every day is Lydia Sampson, NTA News. I say thanks for being a part of our lives and giving us the privilege to continuously invade your space through the magic of television.